Good day, dear listeners, with you sports news today. This race will go down in history. Stepanova, gnawed out the gold of the Olympics for Russia. The opponents had no chance. Veronika finished in splendid isolation. Russian fans were waiting for the women's ski relay at the Beijing Olympics with particular trepidation. Our girls were among the favorites of the race. Yes. With the individual competitions for the Russians, not everything is perfect yet. Only Natalia Neprieva, who got silver in the skiathlon and took 4th place in the classic section, has success. But for the relay, our even lineup was the best fit. Yulia Stupak, Natalia Neprieva, Tatiana Serena and Veronika Stepanova were eager to win gold medals. For a long time, relay races were not our forte, but this season the Russians won the relay race at the World Cup for the first time in 16 years. The favorites of today's race, in addition to our team, were the traditional competitors, Sweden, Finland and Norway. Yes, some Norwegians were discounted in advance, due to difficulties with the composition. They even considered the possibility of inviting biathletes. However, Norway still managed to scrape together a strong 4, which automatically made it a dangerous opponent. Yulia Stupak was the first to start. She had to walk 5 kilometers in the classical style. For the 27-year-old athlete, the start of the Olympics 2022 turned out to be difficult. After the failure in the skiathlon, Yulia announced in her heart that she was ready to end her career. However, Stupak soon cooled down and took part in the classic trial, where she showed good speed. As it turned out, our beauty was just saving her strength for the relay race. Yulia did her stage very, very well, finishing it in 1st place. The main losers of the first stage, by the way, were the team of Norway. The reason was the offensive fall of Tiril Udnes-Veng. Natalia Neprieva rolled 2nd in Russia, followed by Katarina Hennig. Although Neprieva gave all her strength, an experienced German woman, 1.5 kilometers before the end of the stage, still managed to get around the Russian woman on courage. Unfortunately, Russia finished the 2nd stage in 2nd place, slightly behind Germany, 4 seconds. Swedish, Finnish and Norwegian girls followed. Tatiana Serena entered the 3rd stage, which was already skating. The Russian started excellently, quickly beating the German opponent. Serena became the leader and seemed to be able to increase the gap, but Victoria Karl still managed to cling to our beauty. The rest of the competitors continued to lag behind by 20 seconds. Although they showed excellent pace, despite desperate efforts, Serena still finished the stage in 2nd place, passing the baton to Veronika Stepanova. Thus, in the end, everything depended on the 21-year-old Stepanova, who was 5 seconds behind the German competitor. The rest of the rivals approached. The last stage was supposed to be as dramatic as possible. Stepanova stubbornly tried to catch up with Sophie Krell, while maintaining a gap from her pursuers. A kilometer before the finish line, Veronika gnawed Sophie's leadership on the rise. Acting extremely carefully, having waited for another pull, Stepanova managed to slightly increase the lead over her competitor. Before the last kilometer, all Russian spectators had a desperate heart pounding. Russia was very close to victory. Despite her very young age, Stepanova worked so confidently, as if she was fighting for Olympic gold every week. She did not allow Germany to even dream of a triumph. Veronika rushed at great speed, calmly breaking all her rivals. The finish turned out to be calm and over-emotional at the same time, a fantastic victory for the Russian team. Girls, you are the best. And this Olympic relay will go down in history. That's all for today. If the information was interesting to you, put likes, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.